Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you another Black Series figure, and I am so excited about this one. It is General Grievous. So I have heard that he was an online exclusive. However, I found this guy at Gamestop. I was calling for my pre-order on the Jump Trooper, and they were like, yeah, we have him in. We also have General Grievous. And so I was like, shoot, I'm going to get General Grievous instead. And so I went ahead and I kind of drove out of my way to pick him up because I was coming back from work. But here he is, and I think he is really cool. In the box, he's very impressive. He obviously is in the standard Black Series box, the black and red packaging. There's a picture of General Grievous here on the bottom. Obviously a large window for the figure. Forgive any glare that you see. And then on the back here, you've got a bio for General Grievous, Star Wars, and then the new number system that they have for the deluxe figures. They started General Grievous at D1. He's actually D3 because the Gamorrean Guard and Mach 2, whatever that was, from Solo is the second one. So not sure why he wasn't exactly maybe a Target exclusive, or why the heck they started doing this at General Grievous. Like, that's just going to confuse a lot of people. But so the deluxe figures are more expensive than the standard figures. Standard are around $20. This deluxe at GameStop I paid $34. So keep that in mind. They are at a much steeper price point than the other Black Series figures, so naturally, personally, for me, I am like much more picky with them. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and open this guy up and take a look. I am really excited. Alrighty, so here is General Grievous. I hope you can see him decently well, and he's pretty cool. But before I go into him, I do want to give you guys a look at the accessories. These are obviously going to be some lightsabers. He comes with 4 of them. And they're really cool. All the hilts are specially designed, and you get 2 colors, so 2 blue, 2 green, and they are all removable. So the lightsaber actually comes off of the hilt. There's a reason for that, but I do want to just go ahead and show you them kind of first, just their hilts. I think they're all very detailed, and these lightsabers feel really, really sturdy, so that's awesome. I like this one a lot. This one's also really cool. And then there's this one. So all of them are different. All 4 are different, and all 4 have removable blades. We'll get back to those in just a second. I did initially forget to mention this when I originally recorded this video, but he also does come with a blaster pistol. It's like a shiny kind of gray look. It's got an interesting paint job to me. It's a little bit too shiny and silvery. But that is included, so you can, you know, make him battle Obi-Wan if you want. These guns should be, I think, a stark black, but it is included, and it's very detailed, just not very colored. So that is there as well. So we do have this accessory also. Here is General Grievous, and hopefully he's not super washed out. Let me see if I can actually close this up a little bit to see if we can see him just a bit better. And I think he looks really, really good. Overall, his face sculpt is very nice. You can see his little tiny eyes in there. And then he's got some like damage on his skull, which looks really, really good. And even these little fins, they're pretty straight. They're a little bit bent up top. I'm not sure if you'll be able to tell, but he does come with this cape, which is really, really finely made, I must say, but it isn't really that accurate in the way that it kind of looks like it's a poncho on him. The clasp, excuse me, the clasp isn't very accurate, and then he doesn't have his symbol on the back. Now, the cool thing about this cape is that you have lightsaber pockets, and so these are actually behind him here, and they look like this. I'll try to put the lightsabers in so you can see what that looks like in the pocket. Alrighty, so here they are, and they kind of have a neat little effect. Personally, I wouldn't display them this way just because you can't just get a good look at the whole lightsaber, but they are there. I'm going to go ahead and slip this off, though, so that we can go ahead and look at the figure in a little bit more detail. Overall, he's really, really cool. He's very poseable, I can already tell, but he's really skinny, so keep in mind you're paying $34 for a figure this size. Just something to keep in mind. But he looks great. I mean, I like the little wires right here on his neck. His rib cage looks pretty good. I just wish there was maybe a little bit behind it, because he's got like guts and stuff behind it, but that's okay. I think overall it's awesome. If anybody saw like the micro series of the Clone Wars, you know the origin of how General Grievous is, you know, rib cage got crushed in. I won't spoil it for you, but overall he looks great. I really like the bone color of his bone armor. I think that looks very good. And overall, he just looks awesome. I definitely think that he's one of the best Grievuses they've made. They usually don't do bad with General Grievous, so I think you can get him into all kinds of poses. And that, yeah, he's like just super flexible. I also noticed, so he has, you know, his like forearms, which they come in the Black Series box open so you can see them, but you also have the ability to put them into one arm. So obviously in the original part of Revenge of the Sith, before he attacks Obi-Wan, he only has 2 arms that you see, and it actually they fold up. They've got little clips. Let's see if I can see them. There's a clip right here on this side that clips into this, and then on the opposite side right here that clips down. So you actually can get him to close his arms, and that is a really, really, really cool feature. I actually don't know if they've ever done that with General Grievous before. So that's fantastic. In terms of articulation, his head articulates all the way. His neck articulates pretty good. He's got complete shoulder rotation, though it's a little awkward because of his double arms. Each arm has a ball joint, though one is stuck to the shoulder armor here. Each elbow has a ball joint. I'm sorry, it's just a swivel. So you'd have to swivel up here, up at this part here, to get this to turn and swivel. So we do have movement here, and then with the wrist, there is no movement in the wrist, but it's going to be like this for every arm. And then his torso moves. His hips are on a ball joint. That's really nice. And his knees are double jointed. That's something that is most common with Black Series 6-inch figures, but really, really works on General Grievous, and also doesn't look awkward on him. And then, of course, his feet also move. So they move like this, and I'm pretty sure you actually could put him in a spider pose. Overall, I think that he's fantastic. The articulation is just stunning. I mean, that makes him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. He has like 22 points of articulation if you count both legs, but just a phenomenal figure. Excellent in terms of articulation, and just really, really cool looking overall. His cape helps flesh him out and makes him look a little bigger, so just keep that in mind. I think, you know, displaying him with or without, he's gonna look really, really cool. And then they also give you 4 lightsabers that look really nice on top of that as well. So I think he overall is a win-win and an excellent figure, guys. If you have not yet checked your GameStops, see if maybe you can find him, because he's really, really worth it, in my opinion at least. He's just really cool, and I think they did an awesome job. Hasbro did a really good job with this guy. So anyways, guys, if you like this video, please let me know in the comments below. If you want to see other Black Series figures, I do have a playlist tab on my channel and a folder for Black Series. And other than that, thank you so much for watching, guys, and have a fantastic day. Bye.